Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Platinum Achievements. As always, I am Ray. It is March 17th, 2024. The planned upload date is March 18th on the Monday, so if you're listening to it, it's at least that date. As you can tell by my hushed voice, we are yet again playing a game called Don't Wake Sammy. It's America's favorite, at least in this dojo. Let's do an update as to where I stand with achievements and trophies. Looking at achievements on the Xbox first. We are sitting at 676,490. I've not touched the Xbox since last week to play games. That will change because there's a game I'm hankering to play, which will be footage for an upcoming episode that I will not reveal at this time, but it's installing now. And currently being run on the TV as well is Bully. On the PS4, technically, it's a PS2 game with trophies that they re-released, I guess, or did a port. And as I record, I'm slowly but surely working on the trophy for going, I don't know, I think it's like 50 kilometers with while riding the skateboard, so I'm just hitched up to a car and letting that do the work for me while I record this fine episode for you folks. Moving over to the PlayStation side, we, and by we I mean I, did it. I cracked 100 platinums. I know. Shoot the fireworks now. My 100th platinum. Did I really play Spider-Man? Oh, I did do. Yeah, that's for the title update. I was confused why Spider-Man was so high on the list because I don't remember playing it. And it's because I did the little cheaty cheat to get the New Game Plus trophy. But our 100th platinum was Infamous Second Son. Very fun game. I discovered something about games that I actually end up not liking, which I don't like the whole complete a playthrough as a good guy, bad guy. I'd rather just have, well, I say it now, but it really depends on the game. But I lean more towards just give me an actual narrative with maybe some moral choices, but don't make me do like a whole bad guy playthrough and a whole good guy playthrough. But anyway, we did the plat. Not a tough plat at all. Very enjoyable. Took my time on the extreme difficulty, but very fun game. Highly recommend. It was on PS Plus. Maybe it was on PS Plus a while ago, or was it? It might have been on the PlayStation catalog they gave with the PS5 for a year, maybe year or two. Either way, very fun game. Highly recommend it. You could probably find it cheap. And then I actually, let me just go over how many I have total. 101 platinums, 663 golds, 892 silvers, 2128 bronze. Like I said, Infamous Second Son brought us up to that 100, and then I squeaked out the Gardens Between on PS4 for my 101 platinum. I literally ran through the game, got it up to the point where I was on the last level, and I did a little self-control because I didn't want that to be the 100 pop. So I held it there, and then once I beat Infamous Second Son, I reloaded Gardens Between, did the last level, boom, platinum 101. And as we speak, like I said, I'm working on my 102nd platinum, which will more than likely be Bully. I'm realizing that Bully is one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Did I click something? Click the button on the computer. Let me unclick it. There we go. So Bully, one of my all-time favorite video games, I'm finding out. It's, I think, the best Rockstar game that they've ever done. We can disagree on that, absolutely, but it is by far my favorite Rockstar game. I love the world that they built. I love how you interact in the world as Jimmy. You're taking over the cliques of the school. I like how your upgrades are tied to actually going to your classes, so they incentivize you to do that. Just, the world is so much fun. It's a great satire on, like, boarding school life, I suppose. I've always wanted to go to a boarding school when I was younger. I thought the idea was pretty cool. And then, I went to college, so that was basically boarding school. So I got to kind of live out that fantasy. Bully, highly recommend this game if you haven't already played it. I beat it on the 360, and then I'm gonna beat it on here because I absolutely love this game. Not a hard completion either. I think the only I would say hard part of it is there's 3 arcade games that you have to get the high score on, and that I believe is the only hard part. They're pretty tough. They're not super forgiving. But I mean, if you honestly, if you've done Flappy Goat and like Goat Simulator, I think you'll be okay. They just take a little practice. If you guys could, if you make it this far in the video, I know some people do, some people don't. If you go down into the comments and just let me know, because I've been toying around with the idea of doing this. I don't know if it'd be a Platinum Achievements episode, or if I would just do like separate game videos. Let me know if you would be interested in me going over my completed games on PlayStation and on Xbox. I mean, the Xbox is going to be a lot longer, but yeah, on both systems. If you want me to just go over my completions and just give some thoughts on them, I'd be more than happy to do that. I think that'd be a fun video. I enjoy listening to people like Maka when he does his videos sort of on the same subject. I was doing it a little last year with like each quarter, but then, things popped up and I got distracted and then just never ended up finishing them. It's kind of the story of my life. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you'd be interested in that type of video, be it a Platinum Achievements episode, it'd be a long one, or if you'd want them as a standalone. I'm leaning more towards standalone, and Jimmy Hopkins has just passed out. Did the cops drive me back? Oh no, I got arrested by the cops. I don't know what the hell. I guess the cops caught me for being out past curfew, and they dragged me back to school. So I'm gonna go save my game and then hop back on the skateboarding ride. Currently on screen, you are watching the gameplay for a game called Slime Rancher. It is absolutely one of my most favoriteest soothing games. I was playing with Sammy a little bit earlier today. He was loving it. He likes to see the chickens on screen because now he knows that when you see a chicken, they go pock, pock, pock. So that's what Sammy likes to say. A very fun game where you just go around collecting, I think I talked about it in an earlier episode, but it's basically like it's just a harvesting game, kind of. Like you go around, you suck up the slimes, and then you get the poop from the slimes. They call them plorts, and you sell the plorts and grow your farm and your ranch. It's an absolute blast, very soothing, and I highly recommend it to anyone interested in an easy, chill game. Now, on to the main topic of the video, and that would be how to conquer trophy and achievement hunting burnout. I'm currently going through this right now, and it sucks. Usually it's brought on by real life stresses, and then coming home and sitting at a game and being like, I don't know where to even start. I don't know what to play. I don't really feel like playing things. And as a trophy and achievement hunter, it really sucks when you find yourself in that kind of mindset. And I thought, since I'm currently going through it, I could give you guys some tips on how to, break out of that funk and get back to achievement and trophy hunting, because that's why we're here, and that's what we love. So the first piece of advice that I have is, honestly, just take a break. Just back away from video games. Take a break. Go do some other hobbies or activities. One of my... hang on. I'm running... Where's this guy? I'm currently running Slime Rancher in the background because you have to be away from your ranch for like a 24-hour period. So while that goes, I'm recording this. And it's a few days late, as you guys notice, as a result of my burnout and stresses in life. But yeah, take a break, indulge in other activities and hobbies. Some of my other activities and hobbies include reading, be it, regular books or comic books or manga. I'm a big fan of Blu-rays and watching TV and movies, so I've been doing a little bit of that recently. And having different kinds of hobbies definitely helps you break out of the burnout, because you take a little time away and then you get bit by the bug again and then you come on back, and you find gaming to be a lot more fun when you do that. It's the same for any other type of hobby burnout, I would say. Next piece of advice would be to focus on a game at a time. Ideally, a game that you know you really enjoy, that you can slowly work on. The achievements and trophies will come as you play the games, but maybe just find a game you're really interested in, or maybe, take a break from the game genre you're currently in, play a different genre. I can tell you right now, I've been playing a lot of Bully and some Slime Rancher and a couple other games, and I've really been craving going and playing like a shooter. So I think my next Xbox game is going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare from 2019. Just to, mix things up. I do enjoy the Call of Duties. I know that one's supposed to be pretty good. And the achievement list doesn't look too bad. Thought I had it on PlayStation. Turns out I don't. That's okay. I still got it. Another way to help you with burnout is whatever game you're currently playing, just switch up your goals a little bit. You could be going for, if you're going for the overall platinum and it's a longer game, just try to break it up piece by piece. Maybe shoot for one achievement, or maybe like you're playing an Assassin's Creed, shoot for just getting all the towers unlocked, which I recommend in any Ubisoft game, because then it makes fast travel fast travel makes, later game stuff a lot easier to obtain. But break it up and just kind of, alter the way you're playing, the goals you're going for. Like, for example, this Slime Rancher game, it takes a while. It's a long game, so maybe if I get a little burnt out on it and I still feel like playing it, my goal could just be, hey, don't worry about all of these other achievements and things or trophies. Just work on getting all your corrals up to a certain level, and just work on getting the money necessary to expand your corral. Things like that. Like I said, if you're anything like me, eventually the achievement and trophy hunting bug will bite you again, and you'll find your way back to the hobby. But if you're feeling burned out, just don't force it. It's not going to make gaming any more fun. It's just going to make you not want to play games any more than you already aren't playing games. You know what I mean? Now, on to the recommended game of the week. And should be no surprise, it's a game I've been playing a lot recently. I'm going to recommend Bully. Bully is so much fun. It's my favorite Rockstar game. Since I took like a 2-day break in between filming the second topic, which is Burnout, and the first topic, which is my 100th Platinum, I don't remember what I've talked about, so I might talk about Bully twice here. I don't care. This is just how I gotta do it. And Bully is fantastic. It's one of my favorite Rockstar games. You play as Jimmy Hopkins. You go to a boarding school. Always wanted to go to boarding school. I really think I'm just repeating myself at this point. So I'm going to leave you with that. It's a Rockstar game set during school where you play as a bully and take over the entire private academy while you smooch on the girls. You know what I'm saying? And who can say no to that? All right, and the upcoming game to keep your eyes out for is a little game called Another Crab's Treasure. It's a self-described Souls-like where you play as a little crab underwater. Visually, it kind of gives me like honestly, like a Spyro trilogy visual aesthetic. It looks a little collectathon-y maybe, a little platformy, but it's a Souls-like game where you play as a crab and you fight other crabs on the seafloor. It looks pretty cool. And it looks like it's coming to Game Pass, which is also pretty cool. Everyone loves borderline free achievements and trophies. So definitely keep an eye out for Another Crab's Treasure. And it's not just because it's I think I drafted it in my fantasy game critic league, which I should probably help Amanda out because she is just floundering. Like, she chose Skull and Bones and she chose the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Rookie mistakes all around by Amanda, but she's a rookie, so, it is what it is. And that, I believe, brings our super quick episode of Platinum Achievements to a close. I thought this would be a quick episode just because I didn't really have the energy to look for some new stories. I wanted to talk about my 100th Platinum, but I also wanted to talk about Burnout because that's a really real issue, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you could, subscribe so you know when I put more of these out. Ideally, it's every Monday, but this week's going to be a little different because real life things happen and they get in the way, and rightfully so, they're more important. But yeah, subscribe, give the video a like, share with a game-loving friend, and let me know down in the comments what you think about Bully, or Another Crap's Treasure, or Slime Rancher. Oh, Slime Rancher's so good, guys. Definitely give it a try. Also, if you could let me know some of your other Burnout conquering tips, that would be great to know. Sammy crying? We're still playing America's favorite game. But thank you all for watching. And good luck hunting those achievements and trophies, boys and girls. And now I'm going back to some Slime Rancher. Okay, bye. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye.